All right. Yeah, so I extended all the homework dates till the 20th for chapter 2. Chapter 1 is about to close. I figure at this point, I think that's fair. I've extended it a few times already. I'm hoping everyone's done with chapter 1. If not, I'm really worried about you. Let's see here. Chapter 1.1, let me see what I'm going to ask about. I think chapter 1 is more like concepts, not much solving. Like, I guess we can go ahead and start. Chapter 1. So exam 1 review. So 1.1. Sec. Let me see if I can adjust something. Is anything mirrored on your end? Does it look okay? I'm gonna assume it looks good. All right. So 1.1. Look out for, let's see. First thing, determine the order. What else? Linearity. And I think there was one more thing here. Let me see. And type. Yeah, type of D. So I'll just give you an equation and say, all right, what's the order? Is it linear? Yes or no? What type is it? Is it ordinary, partial, that type of stuff? Okay, part B. Let's see if there's anything else in 1.1. May ask you to verify. I'm not sure. It depends if I have space on the exam. Verify a solution to a DE. I think that is all I'm going to ask about 1.1. 1.2. I think I'm not going to answer any 1.2 because that's going to come up later. I'll just make a note here. This was about IVP. We'll ask about this in chapter 2. So let's move on to chapter 2. I'm not going to ask any about 1.3. I told you that was a credit assignment. I think it's an interesting section, but we're not going to have time for it.
So this test is going to be only over chapter 1?
No.
It's 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, up until 2.5. So I'm about to start 2.1 now.
Okay, I was going to make sure. I was like, that'd be very short.
No, yeah, there's not enough material there. We didn't start solving really until 2.2, I think. For 2.1, I don't think I'm going to ask much at all. Let's see. think it's some good theory, but I don't think it needs to be tested on. I would just say, just to be safe, understand how directional fields are graphed. That's about it. 2.2. I'm not going to ask anything about, if we didn't talk about it, I'm not going to test on it. Okay, it's pretty much the rule of thumb I would recommend to remember. I did not mention really critical points or axes from 2.1, decreasing or increasing. I mean, that does come from Cal 1, but I'm not going to ask about that stuff. I'm going to focus more on solving problems. So 2.2. I have a couple of these, at least one. Solve a separable problem. Solve maybe a separable IVP. Usually what I do, just give you an insight here. I write down bullet points with you, and then after this, I go make the exam based on what I told you. That way, I don't lie to you. I have given you the guide, so I will use the guide to create the test. Okay. I think that'll be it for 2.2, solving separable problems. 2.3. Solve a linear ODE using the integral factor. Part B, solve an IVP with integral factor. Okay. So you may have to put it into, I believe I called it the standard form, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, it was standard form of a linear equation. So just remember in 2.3, that's a note here. You may need to put the DE into standard form. Before you use the integral factor, right? Okay. That's the main thing for 2.3. Let me see. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask anything about those piecewise type of problems or so solve it. Either put it, if it's not already in standard form, you put it into standard form and then solve it. And you may also be given a IVP, which will require the same kind of work, just one extra step. Move on to 4. Uh, 2.4 was the exact equations. The box's little note here.
Oh, I still wanted to ask you about that. I still think the 2.4 the homework hasn't been changed to it yet.
Shoot, you're right. I don't think it's saved when I did it then. I will do that right after class.
Okay, cool. Because
Sorry about that, man. Very sorry. Yeah, I have extended it, so you should have time to do it. And I'll make sure that you have plenty of time to do the exam as well. I'll leave it open for a couple of weeks.
thank you. I'm all sick right now. I'm so annoyed. I got sick like in a day spans.
That sucks, man.
I know it. I have class tomorrow, and I'm telling my teacher, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to fall behind, and it's a lab day. So, I guess.
Yeah, I've been there, man. I remember one time I got what was it? I got the flu twice during I was taking 2 summer classes, like applied stats, and I got the flu, and then I got the flu again like a month later. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. But I think it was just so much stress, like my immune system was just weakened.
Yeah, I feel like that has an impact.
Yeah. 2.4 was exact. Let's see here. Be able to show that an equation is exact oh man, that sucks. Esmeralda. Yeah, I think undergrad is just like the most stressful time. Graduate school seemed a lot more chill, at least in my opinion. I think I had what was it? It might have been during that same, around the same time I got that flu twice. I think right after I got Bell's palsy virus that just paralyzed half my face. It was like just stuck that way for like I think 7 weeks. So look, that was like when I would smile, I would look like Two-Face. It was like weird, super weird. Apparently it happens. You have a lot of stress. If you've ever had the chicken pox, it's always a possibility, I guess. Yeah. I know, I couldn't, yeah, I was like, I didn't want to go outside, man. I don't go anywhere. It's like the longest 6 weeks ever. Let's see here. Once you show, luckily I recovered fully. No lingering effects. So it's all good. Some people don't get full control back, which is scary, of their face. Once you show that they are exact, yeah, try to control that stress, guys. It's a big deal. Solve the DE. Using oh yeah, the method in 2.4. That's right. Sorry, got distracted there. That's good. Esmeralda. Please do as much as you can. Don't push yourself too hard. Okay. 2.5. I'll probably only have 1 or 2.5. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 or not. Again, these questions, as you've seen, right? As you've seen during the examples, like these questions can take forever, and they're very long. So I can't give you like 20 questions on an exam because that would be insane. At least in my point of view. So I would say I'm gonna for sure have less than 10. I haven't decided how many. More than 5. I'm gonna try to feel it out. I'll figure it out soon. Okay. So expect between 5 and 10 questions based on what we just talked about. I'll probably only have one of these. I want to ask about 2.5 is solving a homogeneous DE with the substitution method. Okay. I don't think I'll give you an IVP for this one. I'll probably just say, you know, leave it in general solution. Also keep in mind that, well, I guess I'm only going to grade the work, right? There's not going to be real multiple choice. It's going to be, all right, show me the work. I'm going to look at it. Some solutions may differ, which is fine, but what matters is your method good? You show your work. Small error is not a big deal. So I recommend you try all the problems, best of your ability to get partial credit, okay? Don't leave anything blank if you can help it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be fixing 2.4 right after class. I must have either forgotten or didn't save. I don't remember. Do you guys have any questions on any of the sections that you're working on other than 2.4? Because that one's screwed up. Remember, I did extend all the homeworks to the 20th for chapter 2. Also, well, let me check first before I promise that. Actually, 21st. They are open to the 21st. Exam will be posted hopefully by Thursday, if not sooner. And it'll be based on what I just mentioned. Okay. So I'm thinking if we go back to the first page, probably have one problem from 1.1, maybe just to tell me, explain if it's linear or what order is it and why or how you knew. May ask you to verify a solution if I have time or space on the exam. 2.1, I don't know if I'll have you do this, but it's good to understand. I'm probably not going to test you on this. For sure, there will be a separable. I would bet I'm going to give you 2 of these for sure. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1 or 2 from here, integral factor. So that's about 6 problems already. So yeah, it looks like I might be closer to 10 than 5 questions. Okay. You probably have 2 questions that are really short, and the rest will be about medium to and beyond. I'm gonna try to give you at least 2 hours, okay, if not more, since it's on via respondus, I mean, it doesn't have to be an hour and 10 minutes, right? Use some extra time. Anyway, you guys have any questions? That's all I'm going to mention for the review. Anything you're struggling with or concerned about? Did you guys notice all the stuff I posted? I don't know if you saw it yet. I'm hoping that helps. That we have multiple, resources. Okay, if you have no questions, you're welcome to head out. On Wednesday, we're going to do, I think we're going to move on 3-1, unless you have some homework problems. I'm going to go adjust 2.4 for you. Sorry that I missed that.